Take two. All right, so we're back. Maybe it was telling me to like hurry along. All right, so one thing that I want to talk to you guys about tonight is sponsoring and growing your business and how you do the actual like hosting a party to get somebody to join you. The easiest way I feel like to get somebody to join you is to host a party or let them host a party and then flip that party over to them. Probably in the last 2 years, that's how I've gotten everybody that I've sponsored. Okay. I've either hosted a party and I've blessed them with a $0 kit or a discounted kit, or they've hosted their own party and the PRV got flipped over to them. Is it going out again? All right, hold on. Give me a second.
It's on and off. Like sometimes you're good and then it'll go away for a second, freeze, and then come back.
I don't know why it's doing this. It's getting on my nerves. Let me see if I can switch to my phone. Okay, so I hope I don't lose you again. All right, maybe that'll work because I'm hooked on my phone right now. Is that any better?
Hopefully. Right now it is.
Okay, hopefully that's better. I switched to my Bluetooth on my phone. So anyhow, if you are hosting a party and you have a $500 party, you can have somebody join for no out-of-pocket cost to them. If you host a party or somebody hosts a party for you and their party gets to 200, so that's a party. So that's when a party starts. They can actually join your company, join your Cincy group for $39 because they can take that $20 that they're going to get in free product and they can turn that around and they can buy that kit. So when we talk about discounted kits, you should literally be offering a kit to anybody when you close a party. Okay. I had one lady that had over $1,000 party. She did not want to join. She just wanted the air purifier. So that's why she wanted to have the big party so she could get the air purifier for free, but she did not want to join. So I asked her, you got to ask your host first. Okay. If they don't want to join, would they mind, somebody joining off of their kit or whatever? They're still going to get what they, their rewards and all of that stuff. But as long as you have a penny left of host rewards, okay, 1 penny, that's all you need. As long as you have something left on there for host rewards, somebody can join for $59. Okay. They can actually take that PRV, if you want to flip that PRV to them, you can, so that they're already a shooting star, that they're already certified. They can take that PRV and you can flip that over to them if you wanted to do that. It's totally up to you. Or if they didn't want to do that, then, they could join and they can open their party up immediately and get their party going. But that's something that you should always do anytime you're closing a party, even if it's your own party. Like I have a party open right now. I'm trying my best to get somebody to snag that kit because I'm saving up all my rewards to get all the spring and summer stuff. But if you have any kind of party that you have opening, you need to offer that blessing to somebody, anybody. And when you're doing that, you also need to build those relationships. So think about the people in the party. When you're hosting a party and stuff like that, think about the people that are in the party. Are they a good fit for you? You don't want to just say, hey, I want to bless you with a kit. Do you want to join my team? I've done that before. They haven't done nothing. They just sat there till they fell off after 12 months. They got an awesome kit and they got that kit, the kidnappers or whatever. And then they dropped off after 12 months without even putting like $1 of PRV in. So you're going to have those people. So that was a lesson learned for me, to look at those relationships, look at the people that are on there and say, hey, are you a good fit for me? Are you a good fit for my group and my team and everything else? Do I think that this would be something that you would be interested in? And just private message them and just ask them, say, hey, I've looked at you. I've kind of stalked your Facebook. I see you have, a really fun time and everything. would you mind, talking about, how this business could bless you and stuff like that, and just see what they think about it. Okay. You can do that. You can look at those. You have 23 and maybe 5 get active. I have 40, and on a good month, maybe 15 get active. I think the most I've ever had is like 19 or 20 to get active. And that's okay. You're going to have people that do it, and you're going to have people that don't do it. Like I said, everybody is in a season. So the relationships are really big about, getting people to believe in you and to believe in Cincy. One of the things that a training that I was watching today that I learned a lot on is be a problem solver. And one thing that I wanted to do for 2022 is ignite my trainings. I watch trainings all the time, but I'm going to be very intentional with those trainings because I want to watch a lot of people that are really, really good at what I need to do. And one of those is sponsoring. So one of the things that I've been doing is concentrating really heavy on some sponsoring beast out there, and just kind of, listening to them and taking notes and kind of feeding into what they say and rearranging my mindset as far as what, what I'm thinking about. It's not just another number that I have another front line. I want somebody that's going to work. I want somebody that's going to say, yeah, I think I really would like to give this a try. And as long as they give it a concerted effort and an awesome try, I'm there for it. Okay. I am there for it. I just want to get you in and see how you're going to like it. One of the things that the lady I was watching today, I don't know if y'all watched her or not. I did share one of her videos. Debbie Pitts Palmer, she is a beast sponsor person, a beast. Y'all, it is the 18th of January. She's already sponsored 4 this month. She's already at 7,000 PRV this month. She knows how to run a business. If you do anything and you take anything from me tonight while I am like not talking and echoing and disconnecting myself, take this from me. Go watch trainings, go to YouTube and watch trainings of people that you want to be like, people that you aspire to be like. If you have somebody that you really, really look up to, Wendy Newgas, she is like my favorite person in the world. Melissa Gratz, she is like the sweetest person that I have ever known. Also, Shannon Grant. I mean, all of these people, Callie, love listening to Callie's training, and Heather Gorsuch. I mean, all of these people that I've been like honed in on over the past year, a little over a year now. It's really important. I'm not going to say stalk them as much as I do, because I definitely stalk them. But it's really important to go watch some of their videos and see what they do. They will teach you how to do these things. Okay. So Debbie Pitts Palmer, in my mind, is like a sponsoring beast. I know I need to sponsor. I know I need to grow my front line. I know I need to do all of those things. So I am like really scrolling her YouTube channel and looking at all the things that are on there and learning from her and taking notes on my sticky pad and writing this down that, different people said when I was watching trainings and everything. But you have to look at those people and know that they've been there, they've done that. The proof is in the pudding. She sponsored 4 this month, and she has over 7,000 PRV on the 18th of the month. Okay, she's doing something right. All right, and she has a huge following. Okay, so she knows what she's doing. People know her name. There was a post on the official director's page or the star director's page. I don't know which one it was, but somebody posted, who do you think is a recruiting rock star? That's all they posted. They want to know. You should have seen Debbie Pitts Palmer, Debbie Pitts Palmer, Debbie Pitts Palmer. I mean, there was a lot of them on there. There were quite a few on there, and I'm going to go back and look at some of those because some of them I've never heard of. But over and over and over and over, I saw her name. Okay, so she's the one that I'm going to court on YouTube. She's the one that I'm going to look up to, and I'm going to say, hey, if she can do it, I don't see why I can't do it. How are you doing it? And she shows you, and she tells you how she does it. She's got on her list, she has on her personal website, she showed it on a training that I watched today. So you know how we do personal shopping links? she has join links. So she has a Kimberly join link. She has a Ashley join link. She has a Nicole join link. It's not just their party, which it technically is their party, but these people are interested in joining and they're interested in earning their kit. So if you go to her website and you look at her website, she has a whole list, a scroll of people that has some shopping links, but she also has a join link for anybody that she started that relationship with, anybody that she has mentioned the conversation to, just to see. Okay, it might take this person 90 days to get their, their sales up to where that they can join, but she has started and planted that seed with a join link for them. Okay, is it set in stone that they have to join after they do this? No, but it's sure a lot easier to take that join link and turn that over to them joining and giving them a business that they can run right along with you. But I thought that was genius. One of the things that somebody said is choices. You have a choice. You have a choice whether or not to run your business. You have a choice whether or not to wake up every day and say, this is going to be an amazing day. You have a choice to wake up and say that I'm going to get this, 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 and this done. You have a choice to say that I am going to sponsor today. You have a choice to say, I am going to get 200 PRV in today. It's your choice. If you wake up and you say, I'm almost to my goal, I don't know if I'm going to reach my goal or not, that immediately feeds negativity into your day. You're already backtracking and saying, I don't really think that I can do this. I don't really think that I'm going to be able to, get that 200 PRV. I really don't think that I'm going to be able to earn that incentive and be on that Alaska cruise. I really don't think that I'm going to be able to do this. Well, you know what? When you keep on saying that, that's what's going to happen. When you reverse that and you turn that around and you say, hey, I'm going to get that 339 PRV to get me on the boat. I am going to get that 350 PRV to get me on the boat. And I'm going to share and I'm going to talk about it and I'm going to post it out there and I'm going to do all of this. And that's what I did this month. I was that far away from getting on this cruise to Alaska. And I knew in my mind, this was the last month. I am going to get on that ship. I am going to do what it has to do to get at least one of us on that ship. And you have to have that positive mindset. You have to sit there and you're going to have to plan and you're going to have to wake up and say, today is going to be a great day for my business. Are things going to happen? Yes. Life happens every single day. Every single day life happens. But it's what you make out of it. It's your choice of what you make out of it. This is something that I wrote down from the Thursday night shift. They said, wherever you choose to do something is where you're going to see the results. So if you choose to do positive things, if you choose to do this with your business, if you choose to sponsor, then that's where you're going to see the results. If you choose to say, I'm going to sit this sponsoring, I'm going to sit this conversation over here for about a month and just let it sit over there, it'll be okay if I don't do that, then that's never going to happen. So whatever you choose to do is where you're going to see your results. If you don't think that that is true, you need to sit back and you need to write all the things down that you're doing. If you choose to say, this is going to be the year that I'm going to pay off some of my debt. This is going to be the year that I'm going to sponsor the most people. This is going to be the year that I'm going to earn annual mentor. This is going to be the year that I'm going to earn annual sales. What you choose to do and what you choose to learn is where you're going to see the results. I'm choosing to learn from watching people and their sponsoring videos. I choose that. I choose to write all the notes down, to look at the things, to go on my workstation and print this daily planner off. I choose to do stuff like that. I'm going to show you guys this in a minute because this was something that they showed last night on the Thursday night, or I watched it today, Thursday night shift. But one thing that Melissa said is you can't fail if you don't at least try. So if you're scared of failing and you're scared that your business is not going to work, or you're scared that they're not going to listen to you, or they're not going to respond to you, or they're not going to work their business like you work their business, they might not have that passion for it yet. but something might click and they might be like, oh my God, I could pay off a credit card with this. Oh my God, I could buy our groceries with this. Y'all groceries are going sky high. Sky high. They need this extra money. And until it clicks with them, there's nothing you can do about that except take care of your own business. Sponsor more people, take care of your customers, and grow your own PRV. But you cannot fail if you don't try. And don't be scared of failing, because every single day I fail at something. Every single day. Okay? There's something that's going to happen that you're going to fail at, and it's going to be okay. The most lessons are learned by failures. Okay? Because you at least tried and you at least did it. I can't tell you how many times I've restarted a system because that system I thought was fantastic. And at the time it was great, but it was a failure for me. But you know what? I started another system because I figured out, well, this one didn't work for me and this one didn't work for me. But you know what? I'm going to try this one and see what works for me. But trust me when I tell you, every single year, you might have to update your systems. Okay? If you stay in the same systems year after year after year, and you have a growing business that's going to be here, and since he's growing up here, your systems are going to be down here. Since he's growing up here, okay? We're growing, we're going, we're growing. So you might have to update your systems every single year, and that's okay. It's not a failure that you didn't learn from. You're going to learn from every single failure that you do. Here is another thing. And then I'm going to wrap it up and let you ask questions. Now I want to show you this. Two things. So Callie, y'all know I love me some Callie. Callie said this today, and I was like, oh, I'm going to write that down. I'm going to draw it on my calendar. I'm going to draw it on my planner. I'm going to draw it everywhere. She said, and it's plain and simple, if you think it, you ink it. Okay? If it comes across your mind, you better get a pen and you better write it down, because that could be something that's going to help your business later. If you think about it, you ink about it. All right. If you journal about it, you write down what you need to do, but you get that thought to a pen and paper and it's going to come true. Okay. You get that thought to a pen and paper, you make a plan, you make a desire of how you're going to get there. It's going to come true. But when you think it, you better ink it, because if you don't, a Post-it note can fly away. But if you write it down, when you think about it, you put it in your planner, you take care of it, you guard this planner with your life. That's the way you get results, is when you write them down and you make a plan and you see what you need to do and you look at it every single day. Every single day. This book comes out. I went to a happy planner. This happy planner comes out of my bag every single day, and I look at all the things that I have in it every single day. But if you think it, you ink it. Write that down. Don't forget that. Okay. Last thing is, what time is it? All right, I got just a few more minutes. Last thing is, in your workstation, and I didn't even know this was there, so I'm glad I watched it. There's so much stuff in our workstation. Like, I really just want to go through there and look at all the stuff. But in your workstation, if you go and log in and you go up to the search bar and you type in Power Hour, this form comes up. Has anybody ever seen it? Comment over there if you have ever seen it. Your mindset is where it will set you rather than where it will be up to you. Nice. True. If you think it, ink it. Yes, absolutely. Okay, Nicole hasn't seen it. Anybody else seen this thing that says Power Hour? It's very pretty in color. I didn't have color printer at work. But it's like purple.
It, but I don't think I've ever read it.
Okay, so it's a 2-page thing. The first thing is kind of like telling you about it. It basically, that's why I got my glasses. So let me tell you a little bit about it. My mouth gets really dry when I talk. Okay, there are 2 ways to use your daily Power Hour. Dedicate 1 hour every day to complete the following task and watch your business grow. Number 2, carry your Power Hour sheet with you throughout the day and work through these tasks as you go about your daily routine. So there's 2 options that you can do. 1, you can Power Hour, you can sit down and you can knock it all out at one time. If you got kids, that might be something you can do while they're napping. If you're like me and you're always on the go, you can carry this little thing with you. And then it's got like action items. So it has follow-up, networking, check-in, share the opportunity, which is sponsoring, cultivating the vital behaviors, prospecting, recognizing excellence, keeping yourself up to date as a business owner, meaning checking your news tab, your team page, your training center, the Cincy consultant Facebook page, your upline, checking in with your upline. And then there's some other things on here that they have, like we have a weekly leadership call for directors and above, posting to your social media twice a day, and then creating a to-do list. But here's the best part. Bam! It's already done for you. So this is the daily power hour. It's really cool. It's in purple and all the flowers are really pretty and everything when it's in color. But this is the daily power hour, and it has at the top today's top. Here, let me make myself big. Hold on. All right. So it has, today is the top 3 goals for today. And the reason it has 3 in it is because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. When you make goals for yourself, you don't want to overwhelm yourself and say, well, you know what? I got way too many things to do. I'm not going to be able to do this. Pick your top 3. Okay, pick your top 3. If your top 3 is to get to 1,500 PRV by the end of today, have 2 join conversations or whatever, or, you know, reach out to 5 customers, or, you know, or message a team that you haven't talked to in a long while, you know, make those your top 3 priority things. Then it has a date. Okay, so this is daily. All right, this is a daily power hour. Then it has a place for your date, and you can put this in your planner. You can file this away however you want to do it. So it has your monthly goal for your PRV, your TWV, and your GWV. If you have a team, you will have TWV and GWV. If you don't yet, you're just going to have your PRV. And then you want your daily stats. So this is kind of like keeping up with yourself and your business right here at the top. And then the next part of it here is your follow-up, network, check-in, and sharing the opportunity. Like, it's just like 5 things. So 5 things to do a day. This gives you some kind of guidance of what to do. And then vital behaviors is prospecting. So remember whenever I said stalking your friends in the party group or whatever, like not really stalking them, but, you know, like looking at their Facebook page, seeing if they're going to be a good fit for you. Prospecting like some of your people, like maybe your doctor's office or at your church or somewhere like that. You know, prospecting means you're kind of just looking them up and saying, are they a good fit? Are they a good fit for us? You know, sometimes you don't think so. Sometimes it's just like, I think you're going to be amazing at this. And, you know, I just need to like write your name down. Recognizing excellence is another one that's on here. Those are people on your team. Shout out your team. If you have a team, there's nothing more rewarding, I think, than to get that shout out of saying, you did a great job. Look at you working, or something like that, you know, or message them, voice message them, or say, you know, I really see you working really hard and I really appreciate that. And I just want you to know that. Keeping up to date, visit these things daily. All right. It's got team page, the training center, all of those things, your news tab, literally your news tab. How many of you know that there's certain warmers in our new catalog that are priced wrong? Did anybody know that? There's a news article that came out, and there are 2, I think there's 2 warmers in your catalog that are priced wrong. All right. Can't fix that. You're going to have to know that, or you're going to be making up that difference. And I did not post that on our Scented Shells page yet, because I wanted to see if anybody that hopped on tonight knew that. Samantha says she has seen that. Very good. But yes, I will be posting that, and I will be sharing that on the news tab. There is an article that some of our warmers got misprinted as far as price goes. So we're going to have to make sure our customers know that, or we're going to be biting the bullet to pay for the difference in the price. All right. News tab, news tab, news tab. Every single day you should get up, you should check on your business, you should look at that news tab to see what's coming. Now, I think they update the news tab starting after 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I think they always start like updating all the stuff and dropping all the stuff after that time. Check in with your upline. Let them know, what you're doing and all of that stuff. And then it's got other, which is the leadership call, and then post to your social media 2 times a day. And then there's like a little to-do list down here. Y'all, this page right here is golden to work your business. Okay. If you do almost everything on this page every single day, your business can't help but succeed, because this is things directly from Cincy. This literally came from the workstation, directly from Cincy, to help you run a successful business. This is a daily tracking of your business to see what you're doing and to see how you're working it. That is something that, honestly, I have this kind of stuff in other areas, but seeing it on one on one page like that's really cool. Kimberly, it can be scanned into GoodNotes and we can write on it every single day.
I was literally thinking of how I was going to do that.
Mhm.
I'm going to do it on my iPad, and then I'm still learning GoodNotes, so I'm still working on.
Yes, but you can
My
scan that
templates.
in to your GoodNotes and you can write on it with your iPad if you have an iPad. But Nikki, we're not going to let you give up, for crying out loud. You have a kick butt business, so you're not giving up. But if you want to find this, go to your workstation, go up to the top, and where it's a search thing, type in Power Hour, and this is like the first thing that comes up. It's a digital download. So you can keep that on there. All right, we're at the top of the hour. Any questions? This will be a two-part post, 2-part upload. Sorry for the electrical outage. It literally wiped everything out, my internet and everything. Anything else? I'm gonna leave y'all with another quote that I got today from Callie, because I love her too. The last thing I'm going to tell you is hope is not a business plan. You can't hope your business is going to do well. You can't hope that somebody's going to come to you and say, oh, I want to join your team. You can't hope that all the people up underneath you are going to be rock stars and you don't have to do anything and you don't have to inspire them every single day. You can't hope that one day you're going to grow up and you're going to be an SSD or you're going to be a director or any of that. Hope is not a business plan. All right. Hope is something that is definitely what you need, but you can't run a business off of it. It has to be tangible. It has to be something that you can physically react to, something you can physically act on, something that you can physically work with, and then your business is going to flourish. So remember that. Hope is not a business plan. And what's the other one? If you think it, you ink it. All right. Any other questions? Yes, sunshine. Action is everything. If you don't have action, you don't have a business. All right, I'm going to stop the recording.